Alright, looks like that's everyone. Hug the wall.
Here, I'll get this one. People to pass. Everyone, but like, yeah, get to the next one. That works too.
As you guys hug the corner, don't go too far out.
Yeah, somebody pulled.
Just pull him down
pet.
here.
It was the pet, Warlock pet. Yep.
You little beasts are getting my quarry never escapes. You will be this farce ends here.
I think last time we imprisoned one and sapped the one next to it.
Well, we all ran by it except for the Warlock pet. Without pulling him in.
Yeah, because I can't head up the wall. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Yes, that's a cool looking gun.
Quality materials.
Yeah, I was tiered and the default. Yay.
It must be mine.
Have you vermin never witnessed such raw power? I think not. Have you vermin never witnessed such raw power? I think not.
There is a presence here. Tendrils strangling my mind.
Locks weaken. The world screams. N'Zoth rises once more.
Can't do it, Billy Blue.
Out there, Titan
Alright, check this out.
and
No.
chains descending into
Okay, it didn't work.
darkness.
Never mind.
That's right.
Bashara wants us to see this. Why?
I'll have to do
Surely
it
she
from
knows we
over
would
here
never let
next
that
time.
monster free.
There is no time to warn the others. We must end
Hello?
this, champions. Now!
Hello.
Hello.
There we go. Something
Yeah.
was wrong with my settings in Discord.
Make sure you grab your flask. Are we back to sending our warlocks and warrior down? Was that what
Yeah.
we were doing? Okay.
Do we want a list of people for second round if it's needed?
It should just be any DPS, I think. Be proactive about it. If you like haste, especially.
Probably Savish should be one of them.
No, I get cleaved.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically any range that doesn't rely on AoE.
Everything except Arcane Mage probably is good down
Not me. I'll give everyone the plague.
Mm.
Fire might be a bit of
Ignite.
not
That's
good.
true. Ignite's also bad.
Most of them have cleave mechanics. I don't like. There's like one or two. Like hunters could do it. They just have to not turn their cleave on.
Frost Mage if they didn't have Splitting Ice.
Hunters would probably be ideal. Just don't use beast cleave.
Shadow Priest too, but you know.
We haven't had one of those in a long time.
Alrighty. We did a better job on the shield on our kills. So I'm hoping it carries over here.
Suffer need the food.
It's back
Oh,
by the
okay.
skull. And the other thing we were good about was dropping down to Fear Realm very quickly to kill the summoners and come back up. So that's probably the big difference.
You ready, Suffering?
Why don't you have flasks on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here comes Summoner.
Crushing breath.
Here comes Tentacle. It's by blue. We're safe if we're on the set. Just run over there and get that Summoner.
Explosion's right next to it.
Last Summoner.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get back on the boss. He's about to take extra.
Crushing grasp.
Here comes Tentacle.
List.
It's right behind the boss. We'll lust on the next one. I forgot again. Sorry.
Delirium's descent.
I got the far one.
And close.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Corruption.
There's the next explosion.
Psyche will break.
Crushing
Get
breath.
ready to lust.
Delirium's descent. Puncture dark.
Bloodlust now.
I don't know.
One more for Delirium.
Or not.
It went empty, right?
No,
I mean, I
there
went
were 3
down.
people in it.
Not succumb to madness.
I don't know why I didn't go down.
5,
Get our
4,
Predator up.
3,
Champions, I will hold open the portal to reality for as long as I can.
Can escape results.
grasp.
Dark passage.
Here comes Sphere. Be ready to switch to summoners immediately. There it is. You gotta take the portal.
Maddening eruption. Crushing grasp.
Here comes Tentacle. We're safe if we're on the buff.
Give in to despair.
Ooh, I'm walking out.
Make sure you kill the summon.
There are 2 eyes over here, guys.
Last summoner first.
None can escape Nizal's grasp.
Crushing
And then take the
grasp.
portal back up now. Here comes portal. Get away. Go towards. Get Brasmus up. We don't have any reses.
Oh shit.
Use a shield.
Crushing grasp. Maddening eruption.
Behind us. Get on the side
Dark
with blue.
passage.
Here come summoners.
Glorious power. I am Nightborn.
None can escape Nizal's grasp. Your psyche will
Go downstairs to Fear.
now you understand.
Can anybody get the spear off of me before I run to my death?
Crushing grasp.
Go towards the summon. Do we have a res for Brasmus upstairs?
Different dimension.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Get those summoners down. Everything else is secondary.
What dimension is Rasmus in?
Go upstairs back to normal, and then you can get him.
Open your mind.
Maddening eruption.
The void gathers.
All right, let's see if we can do it.
Dark passage.
Nope, just barely.
Oh well.
Give in to despair.
Crushing grasp.
Now all will revel in Nizal's glory.
Got it. I'm up here.
Shield seems fine though.
Wait, where was the food?
It's
here
still
on
there.
this
Right
door.
here, in between of us.
Yeah, who got all the healers? Because they all died about the same 5 seconds period.
Oh, can we get more Black Rocks quickly? No biggie.
5, 4,
Thank you.
3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beasts are getting out of hand.
Can escape results. Grasp. Your psyche will break.
Portal of Madness.
Here comes fear. Get out of the purple portal. That'll fear you when it spawns, but then get the summon.
Crushing grasp.
Tentacles coming. It's
Right
directly
to the
behind the boss.
Maddening eruption.
Get the summon.
Five, 4, 3,
Summoner first, then get
2,
on the boss.
1.
Can escape
Kill the little guys.
grasp.
And don't stand in that portal.
Crushing darkness.
Lilith. Tentacle's safe if you're on the boss.
Delirium's descent.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Maddening eruption. Crushing grasp.
Comes Tentacle.
Well, we're definitely getting that.
Delirium's descent.
Stand in that.
Puncture darkness.
We will not succumb to madness. Champions, I will hold open the portal to reality for as long as I can.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Summoner's coming.
Dark passage.
Get out of this purple, but be ready to run in as soon as it spawns and hit your extraction button right now.
Psyche will break.
Can you spell me before you get out and think?
I'll take this one.
Summoners
here.
only. One more summoner.
Puncture darkness.
Summoner first, then get ready to run into Glorthra.
Crushing grasp.
Watch out for Tentacle. Get up against blue.
Dark passage.
More
Let's
summoners.
just go ahead
coming.
and right on the boss.
Go down.
Maddening eruption.
Can you dispel me before you go down, please? Thank you.
Can escape results. Grasp.
Make sure you're killing summoners.
Puncture darkness.
I thought somebody called to stay on the boss.
No.
That was to stand on the boss, I think.
Crushing grasp.
Going back up now.
We have 2 reses if you want to
Get DPS up once we're upstairs.
Psyche will break.
Dark passage.
Hey, holy shit, we got that.
Let's just ignore these. Just stay up.
Crushing
And try to
thrust.
kill him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Do we have a res for Zetter?
Yes, there is one.
Nizal's grasp.
Wolves, are you standing in something?
That works.
Nicely done. It is so rare
We gotta
for
close it up
mortals
real
to
quick.
exceed my expectations. If only your friends had been as capable. That human novice and the pale elf with the sword. Ah well, acceptable losses.
Warlock.
Liar! Now, is that any way to repay me
I
for
was
my
dead.
generosity? For the privilege I have seen fit to grant you? Come, heroes. Prove yourselves worthy.
Nobody wants my
Find
cloak, I
me
don't need it.
in the circle of stars.
Don't accept the summon before you
Can I get a resummon as well?
I'm also gonna want one. Summon, please.
Summon Tejas.
Anyone else need a summon? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Oh, let me see a second. Check him. That might be.
Has anybody hit 60 yet in Classic? I haven't been following.
No, no.
No.
There's
What
people
are
in the
they?
50s though.
There are people in 50s, huh?
Really?
Like a
Jesus
couple. A
Christ.
couple. Hey, you need a Bible. Okay.
I mean, I have a 430 chest anyway, so
It would
if it's
just
an
be for
upgrade for
arms.
you.
It's just for arms, not for my mains. But
All right.
wait, I mean, what do you need it for? To better stats for your main spec?
Yeah, it just has better Azurite stuff.
I
Also,
will
got
take
these
those. I
pauldrons.
need actually I only have 420 for my 420 for my tanking set, which I actually should probably get better set from if no one else.
Oh well, looks like Savage wins the plate shoulders.
Oh no.
Oh man.
They will crush his tiny body.
All right, congrats, you got the shoulders.
Oh man, I'm gonna tank so much.
Okay, let's try this for groups. We'll have 4 groups. Actually, we'll do that. There we go. 4 groups. And we will rotate as necessary for the. it seems
Sokipu.
li- Yes, and our main, we were having a little trouble getting it cleanly in the later phase, but we'll see how that goes. And then getting through the first phase seemed okay, except sometimes we had spears hit not go straight out of the bubble and hit something, but other than that, it seemed okay. Well, let's give it a shot. Work on your decrees. Oh, the weak auras are gonna spam everyone again.
Is that a problem?
Should we disable them?
No, it should be fine. Mine was stuttering a little bit when it was happening, but it's still playable. So unless anybody's having really bad
Yeah,
performance
really bad
problems,
performance problems. Yeah.
but it only happens during that phase, I think, so it should be okay. Make sure you eat.
Are we Mantis running this or not?
I think it's okay if we don't.
Tay is, but that's just because he's addicted.
We're not really close to executing well enough for a kill yet. We just gotta work on
You
learning.
got no faith.
He's
do.
handing out Mantis runes, so. Open trade, I've got 4.
Our
Oh,
Vantis read has
no.
decided.
That wasn't what I meant to do. Oh, it's not good.
You're all red.
I'm red, nude, and mad.
I mean, how's that different from usual?
Yeah.
Who isn't?
Hey,
Yeah,
let's have
there we-
some runes.
Do you mean to give me all of those, Zephyrs?
That's my last Vantis.
Oh, sorry.
I'm all out. Not a square to spare.
Yeah, I just weeped at the chat.
Alright, open trade with Zephyrs, I have 4. Hey, House has 2 spare.
Thank you.
I'll start narking.
Thank you.
Could we get more lock rocks as well?
1 left. All gone.
Don't make me equip my speed set.
What is happening over there?
Get away from me.
Get away from me. Oh,
my
shit,
God.
he shortcutted.
Oh, come on, trade me one, somebody.
So, like, who has them now?
I have one. I can give you one hand.
Get them.
Just
Get
kick
'em.
from group anyone who refuses to use one.
That's too
Okay,
heavy-handed.
Oh God! Don't, Melissa. Look what you've done. He's a child. You
Yeah,
can't.
you
do
can
these.
keep him in the group. Just G kick him.
That's funnier.
I've still got a couple from previous times when I took them and didn't use.
Yeah, you
Alright.
were early
My
use
God.
this time, which is weird.
Gotta keep them guessing.
Are you an international man of mystery? Sebastian Zetter.
Sutter. Isn't versatility really good for you?
Like 1%.
I mean, nobody's open trade with me.
Oh,
So I
That is
haven't
so
accepted anything.
fucking,
the mountain must come
fucking
to Muhammad.
just like get off the cross. Just so fast
Ow.
and aggressive. No one likes Sutter.
Healing lead, what's our healing assignment?
Heals group 1.
Kale and Shanta on Zetter, and DVE and Tay on Bresmus.
There is no assignment other than DVE beacons both tanks, and heals
That's
flashlight both tanks.
He can only beacon one.
I can only beacon one.
Alright,
You
Kale,
have
what's
2
up?
beacons.
One another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
I never know how to start this fight vis-a-vis cooldown.
Lightning orb.
Usually do it on countdown ends.
Like stay RP mode for a really long time. Oh, it's me. Is it? No.
Savash.
There is no power I cannot defile.
We're all on this one.
Overzealous Hulk.
Big guy.
Hulk. Oh.
Cold blast.
You are
Ice shot.
mine.
Overzealous Hulk. Lightning orbs.
Should people be soaking that other ward?
Cold blast.
Which one is getting drained?
The other one.
Green.
The third down.
My camera zoomed in.
Cold blast. Lightning orbs.
Someone needs to soak this arcane orb in the back. Oh, never mind.
Come on, let's go soak green. Actually, it needs to drain a little more. Don't go yet.
What group are
Gray staff, your group 4. Alright, group 1, let's go now.
Cold blast. Overzealous Hulk.
Hulk.
Ice shard.
Hulk,
Simple
he's
memory.
going, he's going.
He's going to
he's
green,
he's
how
there.
convenient.
Can we get a second stun on him? That's long.
There is no power
Lightning
I
orbs.
cannot
Cold
defile.
infuriated.
Yeah, that was a short.
Overzealous Hulk.
It's alright. We're about to die.
You are mine.
Get ready for decree.
Queen's decree.
And be ready to break out back in people.
You've
Queen's
grown
decree.
complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
There you go.
I'll
Soak,
get the
you
big one near the console by myself.
Keep me out
Is
because
everything
I
being
can't be near people. I'm never.
You take a step to the left so I don't. Alright, never mind.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and res people who are. Nope, never mind. I forgot to mark the places for the decree. But let's keep going and see where this takes us.
Kneel before your queen.
Group 2, go ahead and soak blue, the one next to her right now.
Another heart soon to be broken.
Yeah, they're
Windows
eating the
out of
crap.
line of sight. Group 3 and 4, go ahead and soak blue. That's next to her.
The voids bend to my will.
Reversal of fortune.
She's about to do the detonation.
Who's soaking what? What's going on?
Group 3 and 4 should have soaked blue, and now Group 1 should soak blue as well. Indomitable's coming soon, be ready to switch.
From darkness,
There it is.
come forth.
Everybody should be switching.
Coax the power from these ancient wards. Rattle the chains that bind him.
Stars save us. Azara is drawing upon the heart
Yeah,
of
I forgot to
Azeroth,
put the
feeding
markers.
its energies into her ritual.
You've only just come to this realization. First Arcanist in the world. You see the truth now, don't you, heroes? Every move you've made has been according to my
I'll put up
will.
markers.
That lumbering dwarf
This
believed you could
guy just
save
roasted me.
Azeroth by empowering your shining little hood. The gift of a sleeping titan. Yes, a titan's heart was exactly what was needed. Not to heal the world, but to shatter the prison of a god.
Arcane detonation.
Such delicious
shield.
irony. The diamond
Oh, it's on the other one.
king has been made a pawn. The ritual nears
What groups are soaked?
completion.
I
The
mean,
Black
everybody.
There's 5 people.
All 5 people.
And the world awaits its
We can just kill ourselves by soaking.
queen.
That's right.
Yeah, you can just stand there until you get 10 stacks.
There will be no coronation this day. Thalyssra, aid me. Together we can hold her here. Now you will know what
Okay,
it
I
means
put
to
up
be trapped,
markers.
Azara.
I think
have
there's
proven
usually, well, that time there was 2 on
unworthy.
the console side and 2 on the other side. So we can assign the console side ones to be soaked by solo people, and then the other side to be soaked by people who have the group requirement.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you. Oh, I have just the thing.
So I put Moon and Star up. I'll move the star a little.
You can also like be close enough to the people who are like in a group without being in the orb itself, so that you're following their decree.
There should be enough group soak people to where you can stand together in one or
Right,
two.
but also people who don't have ones that
Yes.
say stay away can also group up, even if
If
they
you
don't
have
have
a
to.
stand with other people, but you don't necessarily have a soak, as long as you don't have a don't soak, then you can stand in the orbs. So the people who have stand away from everyone, if you don't have a also soak an orb, then you should just stand off to the side by yourself, and that's all you need. But if you have anything else that requires either standing with other people or soaking an orb, then you should choose one of the outcomes in the middle, right? So if you have solo and soak, you go to the console side and soak one by yourself. If you have group and soak, you go to the star side. If you have group up but don't necessarily soak, but as long as you if you have group up and don't soak, then you can stand together with other people far away. But generally speaking, let's have, even if you have group up and don't soak, try to go to the star side anyway and just don't stand in an orb, so that you guys can all congregate in the same place. And we are generally near the blue ward to begin with, so that's the easiest place to get to. On the second intermission. On the first one, the console side will be closer, but that's not a big deal.
These markers are telling us where to go for decrees.
Yes, so there's the moon and the star now, right? So there's the 4 markers that are on the individual wards, which we'll use to call out where to soak. but these Moon and Star are the two places that you should go to during the intermission if you have a there. Well, from what I saw that time, for example, there were 4 orbs. There were 2 on the Moon side and 2 on the Star side, and so we want the solo people who say Soak by myself, who have the little watery circle as well as the Soak decree, to go to the Moon side and stand in an orb by themselves. And then we can have the stack together and Soak people go to the Star side and Stoke together.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another.
Cold blast.
Yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Painful memories.
Be gone from my gaze!
Lightning orbs. Cold blast.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Lightning orbs.
She's draining the console one.
Overzealous health.
Hulk is out.
It's up. It's
He's
going to
on
green.
Round
Or green, sorry.
Ice shard.
Go kill Hulk first.
You are mine.
I mean, he took half of his health off.
Cold blast. Lightning orbs. Overzealous
Group
health.
1, go ahead and Soak red, the one by the console.
Cold blast.
You've grown complacent. Allow me to liven the field.
Someone help get this out.
Yeah,
whoever's
somebody
in
would
this back end,
break me
please.
out.
Lightning orbs. Cold blast. Ice shard.
I need you! Show yourself!
Group 4, go ahead and go Soak green.
What happened to groups 2 and 3?
We're gonna go in order for them later. This was an unexpected one, so I'm using them first.
Lightning orbs.
Did I miss it?
Overzealous health. Painful memories. Round count.
There's a Hulk.
There
It's
is
full.
no power
Goddamn.
I
Sitting here like
cannot
an idiot.
defile.
Cold blast.
I did the same thing.
Round
It
count.
doesn't take damage on you if it's full.
No, I'm like,
But
why
it
isn't
makes
this
the
working?
sound still.
Yeah, I'm like, why isn't this working?
Lightning orbs. Cold blast.
You are
The ice
mine.
shard. Torment.
Group 2, go Soak
Oh.
blue.
Torment.
My heart is
Get the res outs, please.
Where do you want group 2?
You've grown complacent.
Soak blue.
Allow me
Group
to
3. Or
liven
Group 2,
the
sorry.
field.
Alright, here we go. I don't know what that was. I guess I was not obeying.
What the hell?
I draw this ward with devoted
You're
blood.
not far enough away from people.
Given
I-
willingly from a champion.
Well, I mean, it was there wasn't anybody within the animation or even within a couple looked like a couple of feet of the animation, so it did seem like weird.
Did you have 2 buffs and not do the second one?
Yeah, my thing, my speech bubble was just saying, just get away, which should, oh, it might have been the standstill or don't stand still ones, because those don't put a speech bubble on you, right?
Well, it wasn't moving either, so I don't
You
know.
might
what
have
it
had the, you might have had the, you have to move one.
Add.
Little guys are coming. Group 1, go ahead and group 1 and 3, go ahead and Soak blue next to her.
Another heart soon to be broken.
Like Chen, go hide somewhere.
The void
Gobi,
bend to
I'm
my
hidden.
will.
Reversal of fortune.
Group 4, go ahead and soak blue as well.
Arcane detonation.
And you gotta get out of this first.
Oops.
2's ready.
Yep, group 2, go ahead and soak blue as well. That's the only one that's taking active damage right now.
Yeah, I was late on it, so I'll get it in 1 second.
Indomitable's up. You should be switching targets.
Kneel before your queen. Under their heart soon to be broken. From
So
darkness,
somebody
sirens
dispelled,
come
and then it
forth.
spread to at least 4 people, and then they were all
Coax
4
the
were
power
dispelled.
from these ancient wards. Rattle the chains that bind him.
Go ahead and stand in one and die.
Stars save us.
Azara is drawing upon
Goodbye,
the heart
Xander.
feeding its energies into her ritual.
I'm really not obeying.
You have proven yourselves unworthy.
Yeah, I think the decrees probably need a little practice and getting the wards.
I have a skull in the head. Was it to chase me?
Let's do one more pull and then we'll break.
So Tiamat, just to confirm, when I get Arcane Burst, you should just hide and like get dispelled as opposed to
Yes.
waiting for it to time out.
Yeah, but
Can't
the
hit other people, and it can't hit her. If it hits other people, it does damage, and if it hits her, she just spreads it out to more people. So
Okay.
she just reapplies it, but now it's on multiple people.
does
what-
anybody
so-
know the timing of that? Will the arcane burst target always clear before the rest of the raid has to LOS?
It's on a long timer, and it
It's like
has
20
to be.
seconds.
I've never seen it when we were LOS. That wasn't. The
That's
problem.
he got it right before.
No, he
LOS.
didn't. Everybody was
When he
spread
was
out
hiding,
long
when he was hiding
before and
behind this
long
pylon here, right where I am now, when Bagchum was hiding behind this pylon,
No, it
it was
didn't.
about
That's not
8 seconds
true.
before he had LOS.
Oh, it didn't quite overlap. Like
It
it
was
would have
fine.
gone off before we had to hide.
Right, no, it
for
did not
Arcane.
overlap, but it was about 8 seconds before we had to.
Okay,
I was worried
he
about
got it probably 15 or more seconds before that.
Yeah,
It
no,
was
we would
ticked
have
down for a long time.
Because I went to soak ward and then I hid and then I was like, oh, I still have 10 seconds. I guess I could go punch her a little bit more and then Tay, you
So
told me to
then is
hide.
the answer to my
I
question
think
that
you
it
need-
will never overlap with the LOS?
Why do we
Let's-
care?
Let's work with that.
Because if you hide behind the pylon, the
You
rest
should
of the
go
raid is going
hide
to hide behind.
If you hide right away,
Can
he
we
can
not
dispel
worry
you.
about shit that hasn't happened?
I mean, the solution is easy. Hide when you have arcane burst and then get dispelled. That way we don't have to worry about the timer, right? That's like what we should.
The other
Sure.
thing is there's just a possibility that if you die with it on you, or somebody does something else, drops a totem or a revival or something when you're not hiding, I just don't want it to go off without you being LOS'd. If you get it, you should run, and the healers will know it's on someone, and you should be dispelled. That's what you should.
Do you want us to call for when we're safe to dispel?
Call
Yep.
out what pylon you ran behind. So like it's usually going to be the blue one, right? So you'll say I'm behind blue, and then we can run behind there and get you.
Okay.
Yeah, because you'll line aside us too.
How do you
Sounds
want
good.
the
Work
rest
under
of
the assumption
raid?
that it's not going to overlap, and if it does, then we'll adjust from there.
How do you want that rest of the raid to position so that the
You should-
LOS is...
You
Just
should
don't
be.
worry about it.
It should be
If
the
you run
person
behind
with
the
it.
far pylon, then you will
It
be
doesn't
LOS
spread
from
to
everybody.
other people. It just does damage to people.
Okay.
I mean,
But you
I
should
think
be around her anyway. Like, if you're ranged, you want to be kind of far away in case you get beckoned. But don't worry about being in line of sight of other people who have the arcane explosion and just like taking some damage. That should be fine if it doesn't hit everyone. It's more you want to be in a position where you can quickly switch to ads when they spawn, and you can quickly run into the blue ward when it's being drained when your group gets called out.
Is it always going to be blue?
The tanks always take her to blue in the second phase. In the first phase, the one she drains is random.
Okay.
Yeah, during the third phase, things kind of got walked around anyhow because of the ad.
And then when the witches spawn, we always attack the one that's next to where the tanks will take the boss next to one of them, and that's the one we will attack. And everybody should be near it so that when the Myrmidon spawns, it doesn't like run after somebody in a corner and just kill.
And you need to get the spear to go through the shield. Remember.
Oh, I said we were. No, wait. This was the same.
This is the pull before the break.
The pull before the break. Okay.
I see you looking, Mike Chan.
I just had to because it was there. You said it was there. I was like, oh, what?
Anime titties.
Robin, are you?
I'm here. Sorry.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Painful memories.
Be gone from my gaze!
Lightning once. Cold blast.
Oh, I'm down.
There
Oh
is
no.
no
Oh.
power I cannot defile.
Cold blast. Lightning once.
Who's draining blue? Up, big guys up. You're going to.
Cold blast.
You should switch and then group one. Let's soak blue once he's dead.
Torment. Ground smack.
You are mine.
I hope to never glance at you again.
Overzealous helps. Cold blast.
Group one, you should be soaking blue.
Please to get me out of bubble.
Oh, sorry.
You've grown complacent.
Orbs are up. Go ahead and soak.
Liven the field.
Lightning once. Cold blast. Ice shard.
Show yourself.
Longing.
Serranus needs some work.
I'm on it.
Gosh, mother freaking darn it.
Lightning once.
Big guys up.
Cold
Stun.
blast. Painful
Stun.
memories.
Serranus! Be gone from my gaze!
Cold blast.
There is
created.
no power I
Overzealous
cannot
help.
defile.
Lightning
Athanel
once.
needs a little more. She's soaking the console one.
You are
Cold
Group
mine.
two, go ahead and soak
Ice shard.
the console next.
You've grown
Here comes Decrees.
complacent. Allow me to liven
Queen's
the
Decree.
field.
Come here, Soaker. Well,
So if you
Oh,
have
we gotta
the
go to the
little
other one. Go to the other one.
If you have the little red foot on your thing, it means run away.
Thank you.
So yeah, if you get the runaway one, you'll have the little speedy foot symbol, and if you don't, it hits you with lightning rapidly. So you also can't just move back and forth in place. You have to actively run because it's lightning right behind you.
JKM!
I'm sorry.
Did you just hammer somebody?
He got
Ads,
back in.
ads.
Oh.
A little heart soon to be broken.
Melissa, where are you?
I'm going behind the far one. We're both over here.
Oh, this one got drained.
Sure did.
Middle one doesn't look too good.
Taste of my power. I cannot abide weakness.
Should we be soaking something?
Go ahead and die. Just soak to 10, and then we'll break and come back.
What happened? We have like
Unworthy
a
of greatness.
huge damage debuff going on.
We get
That's the-
bad with the ads, and
Oh, did one of the things die?
I fucking lagged right when they all came out.
Yeah.
Did no-
I lagged real hard right then.
So when one of the things dies, it just starts doing a shitload of
Yes.
pulsing damage. I see. That's really horrible.
If people notice that Arcane Detonation is coming before she starts the cast, can you just give a heads up for us slow ass people?
I haven't dropped it, but you should drop your little portal behind.
We might want to make sure those, or try to slow those ads and stuff. The ads that go to the middle one seem to be difficult.
I mean, if
I
we
thought
can
we
get a-
weren't supposed to stun them till they all got there.
Yeah, you want them to all get to the middle around the same time, then
So we
yank
can
them off to
leave.
one side with Gorfiend or something, and then keep them stunned and slowed there and kill
I
them.
say because I have my AOE stun and I use it as soon as they all get there.
I mean, okay, yeah. If we have that plan going, that's good.
I've been doing it. Just requires Buckcoin and not lag. She's the target I've been using for Gorfine.
Oh right, we're breaking. I was like, where's the food?
How could you do this to us?
I can't believe you've done this.
I was hoping it would do more damage.
Oh, do it, bro. I'm just gonna watch. Oh.
Why aren't you killing them?
We got him.
Why aren't you heal?
Wait, what happened to Chaos?
Oh no, that was the wrong person. Ew.
I mess.
No. Oh no, it's doing it.
Why am I dying?
Make it worse.
This sucks.
Okay, I'm going away from here. You guys keep
What is
doing
even
this. You're all
happening?
going to die.
What the?
That's what we're talking about.
Why is it killing other people and not just the
You have to
person?
come 1v1 if you want to touch this.
Nah, I'm just paralyzing you so you don't do anything.
Can't really do anything to anybody from this distance.
This is the only part of this fight I like.
Come on, get some.
I don't have trinket gun. Oh, you.
Oh yeah, it's not a 1v1.
I'm just watching. Fuck her up.
Check out who's back.
That was. Goddamn kidding me.
Can I get a res? Never mind, ours.
No, run back into your shame.
I got ganged up on.
We're still
Just
waiting.
like every Thursday night.
Whoa!
Okay, so to reiterate, the moon side for soaking is for solo people, and the star side is for group people. So last time we had group people standing on the moon side, and the poor solo soakers had to stand with them and take damage. So let's keep in mind where we're going to be.
So
We're
for
missing two.
Solo soakers, if there's not enough circles, we just stand on either side of it.
You should be able to, I hope. If you can't, then I don't think it will ever give out so many that we can't have all the group soakers in one and then one solo soaker in each one. So if there's like 3 solo soakers, for example, and 4 orbs, and 2 of them are on the star side, then you, the third solo soaker, run over to the star side and say, "Get out, I need this."
Sounds good.
Would someone share the weak aura? I seem not to have.
It's an eating week or.
It's Thursday, August.
You mean the one that announces?
Yes.
I have it. Give me a second.
Honestly, it's the only weak aura you really need.
Why do you think eating sounds like nam nam?
If you've ever seen that kitten video, you know that that's exactly what it sounds like.
It's not nam nam.
It is.
You know, T-Mac?
It's nom nom.
No, not this kitten video that I'm thinking of. It's
Oh,
definitely a name.
Can't you
Nobody
say
cares about
NAM as
video.
nam? Isn't that how it's spoken?
nam.
Vietnam, there you go.
That's nam nam what he just wrote.
We're missing Melissa. Are you here?
Oh, yeah, I just didn't see it.
Okay.
It's the worst goddamn.
Oh, reflask.
Should immediately fucking disconnect you from the game. Why? What's wrong? I hope you do get disconnected for spamming.
I'm gonna report
gotta
you for
report
spamming.
Savash.
We gotta report Savash, yeah.
I'd only want that
I'm
macro if
reporting-
it actually
report
played
player
the sound of the cat
spamming.
eating.
I'm reporting him.
2, 1.
We might have just gotten him like a 3.
I wonder what would happen if I actually reported him. Probably nothing.
I'd cry
Nothing.
inside.
From the amount of people I've reported for saying the N-word.
Yeah, but that's just the N-word. This guy's spamming.
Yeah, that's not as bad as spamming. Come on.
That's a heated gaming mode.
Gamer words.
That's just a gamer.
Cold blast.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Draining blue, big guy's out. He's going to
He's about to nam this console.
Overzealous hook. Cold blast.
Here comes Beckon, get out of the middle.
More helpless Tyrannus, maybe.
Melissa needs to get broken out.
Oh, this is gonna be very narrow. Oh, I did it. Nice.
Or
Resident Evil.
At least I feel useful helping to soak this orb while I'm in this bubble.
I need you. Show yourself.
Tyrande.
In the arms of...
I want him to just yell like show feet at her.
Big guy is up.
Give me them toes.
Oh,
Green
moist
green
feet
kill.
fam!
I broke Melissa.
Oh, I've been broken. Like I'm just.
Ice torment.
Group 1, let's go to blue.
Yes,
I'm just sitting here marveling at like all this mana I have. It's amazing.
Yeah, I delayed that for
Oh
too
shit.
long.
I did it wrong. I did
There's
it
a
wrong.
free one for soakers. Someone's gotta soak it.
Wait, why is Jaina just standing there? Has she always been there?
Yep.
Yes.
What the shit?
You never noticed it?
No!
I'm like waiting for her to kill me.
There's
Come on, use
usually
that
like
raid skill.
27 people standing on her. How am I
Nice
supposed to
work,
see?
guys. Let's look at this.
My question is, why
Group
isn't
two.
Jaina
That's
using
so
the
cool.
ability she used
Okay,
in
alright. Calm
Group
down.
2 soak.
Group 2 blue. Get ready to attack Beckon targets.
Ads.
Little lads.
Another heart soon to be
Group
broken.
3 soak blue. And group 4.
The voids bend to my will.
Reversal of fortune.
No, they're moving. Group 3 and 4, you should be soaking center now. Break LOS.
We just soaked. We can't soak anymore.
Group 1, ours is about to be up. Let's do green when it's.
Ad.
Big guy's up right here.
Darkness, sirens come forth. Coax the power from these ancient wards. Rattle the chains that bind him.
They tried to dispel
Azura
that
is
shield.
drawing upon the heart of Azeroth.
Group 2, when your
Its
thing falls
energies
off,
into her
go
ritual.
standing green.
You've only just come to this realization. First Arcanist indeed.
That thing was gonna kill us.
Don't you, heroes?
Oof.
Every move you've made has been according to my will. That lumbering dwarf believed you could save
Aw.
Azeroth by empowering your shiny
This
little
goddamn
heart.
Naga always comes and kills me.
Of a sleeping titan. Yes. A titan's heart was exactly what was needed.
Well, that second
Not to
decree
heal the
wasn't quite
world,
as good.
but to shatter the prison of a god. Such delicious irony. The Diamond King has been made a pawn. The ritual nears he was wrong. You have proven yourselves.
That was the first time, though, that
unworthy.
we'd done the first decree with nobody dead.
I have many lucky do's you like. Many farewells.
What is the hitbox for the area where you start soaking? Like I keep
It's like
getting
You have
stuck,
to be in like that center ring.
but like this ring here, JK.
Yeah, you can still get a few, but if you're like attacking the big guy, for example, you can still hit him from like out here and you'd be fine.
Okay, but like the little ads, it's a little bit more exciting.
You gotta make sure you use again. Just stay on this gray outer ring when you DPS.
Okie dokie.
Are we switching the boss over from blue to green every time now?
They will start at blue, but when the mistresses spawn, there's only 2 of them. So if there's not one on blue, then we need to take it to a different. And if blue gets drained completely, then they also have to take it to a different one. But that shouldn't happen if we do it correctly.
Well,
Right, 'cause-
okay, so it drained that time because I kind of got.
And all the thing that Brasmus is talking about is when she flips the center ward with a different, it is the one that gets charged up by her and makes her do more damage, and we don't want that one to get charged up either. It's easier, it's less consequential for us to soak. So like if one of the non-special, like so there's the one hostile one in the middle, right? And there's the 3 friendly ones on the edges. If the friendly ones, even if all the friendly ones are very low on health, there's no material difference to how the fight works. But if the center one or the hostile one gets very high, all of our abilities do more damage. And so that's the one that even if it's like half full, half empty, whatever, is going to have consequences for us, which is why we try to keep that one empty as much as possible. So letting her drain one of the friendly ones is better than letting her charge up one of the hostile ones.
Okay. Yeah. Well, if we could, well, I'll try to pay better attention when I switch over. I kind of got caught way over on the other edge.
Yeah, she might do it while we're trying to soak it too, so you have to be aware of that. Time I tried delaying the first soak until like the end of phase 1, but that doesn't seem to be a good idea. So group 1 will just immediately do it after the first round of whatever it's called. The first
Most
there
of
is
the
no
guys
power I cannot defile.
say to don't delay it. Do it as early as you need to.
So you don't have to, the 4 of us, since there's 4 people per group, 4 people getting like 5 stacks each is too much. It'll like overflow. So just grab like 3 or 4 the first time you do it, and then later on when it's more than half empty, you can do it. You can do it for more stacks.
Say, Matt, you put down the feast and you have no food.
I feel like that's a lie. Oh, wow.
This banana.
5, 4,
Banana.
3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long
Cold
for one
blast.
another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Painful memories.
Be gone from my gaze!
Lightning voice. Cold blast.
Josh, which one are you on generally?
At least we're honest.
Okay.
There is no power I cannot defile.
The dude.
No, that dude.
Lightning voice.
It's draining console.
God.
Big guy's up.
Cold blast. Ice shard. Infuriated. Ground pound.
After we kill the big guy, group 1 goes to the console one.
Cold blast. Lightning voice.
I'm out of thing.
Cold blast.
You've grown complacent.
Orbs are up.
Enliven the field.
Lightning voice.
I need you. Show
Cold blast.
Show your feet.
Ice shard.
Give me them toes.
Considering Jada was the last end boss of the raid, like, she's not very helpful in here.
Torment.
Big guy's up.
Big guy.
You've grown
Be ready for
complacent.
decrees.
Allow me to
Solo goes to moon.
Ground pound. Overzealous hull.
Get in this group. Get in this group. We have the purple thing. Flash, if you have the purple thing, you gotta get with the rest of us eventually.
Damn.
Or the thing.
There's more of those I'm getting sucked.
I mean, you got it. Then you should have run straight to us.
Be yours for chance.
kneel before your queen.
Yes.
Ads.
Little lads are up. Be ready to switch and stun. Group 2, once those are dead, group 2 and 3 go ahead and soak blue.
Spike Chen behind blue. Clear.
The voids bend to my will.
Reversal of fortune.
Alright, they're swapping, so the tanks are moving.
The
Arcane
merest
detonation.
taste of my power.
Break that.
Group is soaking what again?
Group 3 and 4 go ahead and soak the middle one. Group 1, let's soak green right next to her. Oh, they're swapping again. Pants go ahead and soak green.
Kneel before your queen.
Big guy.
Oh.
From darkness, sirens come
Here
forth.
comes Siren.
Spike Chen on
Coax
green.
the
Clear
power
to
from these
dispel.
ancient wards.
you.
Rattle the chains that bind him.
Stars save us. Azara is drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
You've only just come to this realm.
Got
You
it,
know,
so
somebody with a getaway needs to get out.
I got it.
Don't you, heroes? Every move you've made has been according to my will.
Ice block, Grey Staff.
That lumbering dwarf believed you could save Azeroth
Thank you,
by
Tay.
empowering your shiny little heart. The gift of a sleeping titan. Yes.
Interrupts, guys.
A titan's heart was exactly what was needed. Not to heal the world, but to shatter
Group
the
2
prison of a
is able to
god.
do
Dude,
stuff now.
soak the one next door.
Arcane detonation.
Such delicious
After this.
irony. The Diamond King has been made a pawn. The ritual nears completion.
You should be on this arena.
The Black Ember
reversal of
rises,
fortune.
and the world awaits its true queen.
Just take the spear through the thing.
That spear did not go through the
There will
right
be
spot.
no coronation this day. Thalysra, aid me.
Group 1,
Together
let's
we
soak
can hold her
blue.
here.
Grey Staff
Now
teleport all the way to the
you
other
know
side.
what it means to be
Yes,
trapped,
that's good. Stay.
Azara.
I am
Good job.
Ashara! I was destined to
Thank you.
rule! No force can bind me!
Champions, claim
You should be on
victory.
Serena. Group 3, go ahead and do blue.
How disappointing! Unworthy of
Let's go ahead and stand
greatness.
in a ward.
Arcane detonation.
He was wrong. You have proven
Okay, so
yourselves
Serena was up for a very long time
unworthy.
and never got killed. Even when she
Anyways.
didn't have the shield.
I think it's because we had a lot of deviants dead by then.
Yeah.
We got
That
it in
second,
decrees, right?
that second decree is going to overlap with the phase transition no matter what, and we'll always have something up. So we just have to be able to break off whatever we're doing and go take care of it.
It's an interesting. I think I had spear and the go hide debuff at the same.
Zetter,
I got one, don't worry.
use your other flask.
I did.
She has a speedy metabolism.
Fucking snitch
5,
add-on.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I want the cop add-on, please. Could you install that, Twitch?
All the cursed lovers to enter the stage.
Then you'd have to pay me my snitch money.
Have
you exited the food buff?
Painful memories.
Be gone from my cave!
Cold blast. Lightning horns.
Bruh.
There is no power I cannot defy.
It's a double negative. There is no power I cannot defile.
Overzealous
They got-
health.
Just Green, big up.
That's why the hard pass rule against double negatives doesn't.
Lightning horse. Cold blast. Overzealous Hulk. Lightning
Group
horse.
1, go ahead and soak green. Group 2, soak the console.
Lightning horse.
After the orbs.
Cold blast. Cold blast. Long range. Ice shot. Long range. Lightning horse. Heart. Cold blast. Heart. Overzealous Hulk.
Big guys up.
Infuriated. Ground pound.
Get ready for the
There is
freeze.
no power I cannot defile.
Overzealous Hulk.
Group 3, go ahead and soak the console 1. Red.
You've
Queen's
grown
decree.
complacent. Allow me to liven
Queen's
the field.
decree. Priest heart. Priest heart.
I need somebody in mind. On the right of the 3, the set of 3.
Need one in the middle.
Oh,
Run away.
there was a whole orb that did not just.
That's just. I
Go
think
ahead
we
and
should
stand in
probably
the
go.
middle of that.
Is there anyone who does not understand what's conceptually happening during that phase?
Sorry.
I'm not trying to call anybody out. I just want to make
No,
sure. everybody
I
knows.
had to get the door.
Oh, then definitely Chase fault.
Kneel before your queen.
I guess
It's
it's
already
not.
full.
It's not charging.
It's already full. We gotta go to an empty one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like ran to one of the
Oh,
empty
well.
ones. Or
You can
the-
stand in the purple too. That'll work. Oh, here come the guys to charge it for you. How convenient.
Gonna get full now.
How disappointing. He was wrong. You have
Go ahead
proven
and repair here before you go down.
unworthy.
Stop moving.
God, just get your own mount.
They're like 18,000 gold.
I'm too poor.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Please dismount before you go through the portal,
Play this game
so
without
other
the
people
habit
click the
rule.
portal.
Buy a token. It's a drink at a bar.
That's a lot of money.
I mean, a drink at a bar. What kind of drinks are you
Couple
buying?
drinks at a bar.
Like, I mean, somebody is using some fancy hoity-toity out.
I
I'm like
fixed
loading
Tay.
me up on
Finest
Svedka.
whiskey.
Forgot to buy rum.
Just pour Svedka directly into my gullet.
Shanta, what are you leveling in Classic?
Priest.
Priest.
Yeah. And I don't know. Did you know Ashtar?
No. Did she roll on on the same one you're doing?
Yeah, he.
He. Oh yeah. Hold on. I'll give the feast. Is Gao doing it?
No.
He doesn't want to. He's like, fuck that.
Yeah, he's doing Arc Evolution. He's taming dinosaurs and PvP and stuff like.
I thought maybe he'd go for it, but
I wasn't sure if he would. I thought he might, but he not interested.
He came back for a week this expansion, didn't he?
Yep. Came back, said, "Pfft," and left.
Just can't please everybody.
Nope.
is that what your is that what your week aura says now, Brasmus?
Exactly when I eat.
You eat and then when you get up. That's what...
Oh man, Oh, copy that.
You ran out of pruits. Show you didn't type it.
Please link that one for everyone, Braz.
That's right, no balls.
Well, you know, they probably can.
Four, three,
Man.
two,
I'm downloading
one.
that.
I look forward to when it happens in dungeons when Svash isn't even there.
Oh.
Hi, Chen.
Bye, Chin.
What happened?
You
Tyrannus punched me.
somebody was a bit trigger happy. Get him up, get him up.
Usually it's Savage or Baller, but
You just got punched directly in the face.
That's what I get for my greed.
Hold blast.
It's
Gotta
not me
get
this
that.
time.
Gotta get them flow.
There is no power I cannot defile.
Hold blast.
Doing blue. Big guys
Hulk.
going for console.
Heart. Lightning
And now
bolt.
that there's
Hold
no
blast. Ground
boat
pound.
for gals to roll off of,
Overzealous
the
light.
early deaths are more.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Group
I didn't
one, let's
realize
go
it
so
was
blue.
here. Sorry.
Cold blast.
You've grown
Arcane one.
complacent.
Lightning
Guys.
In the field.
I'm
Working on it.
working on it.
Hey, I have a question. Any of
Do you see the bubble on you?
I am
Like,
healing.
I don't know how you can miss that.
Say no.
Lightning orbs. Cold blast. Ice shard.
I was doing Divine Ham. I'm pretty sure that was.
Cold blast. Overzealous
Big
light.
Hulk.
Painful memories.
Be gone from my gaze.
Ground pound. Lightning
God.
bolt.
That's
There is
bad.
no power I
Round
cannot
Unlock.
defile.
Cold blast.
The DR, I'm guessing.
Torment. Overzealous torment.
Group
Torment.
3 goes so blue.
You are
Cold blast.
mine.
Torment. Queen's decree.
God damn it. This fucking bitch.
You've grown
Queen's decree.
complacent.
Oh well.
To liven the field.
Heart.
I'm sorry, I'm trying. I have poison
my
on it, but I have
God.
soul.
I got caught with
Alright,
don't
let's
move.
go stand in the console ward and die.
Heart.
I think you cursed our attempt, Bike Chen.
How disappointing.
Well, once you have 9 stacks, you just go stand in this purple for
Pull wiped.
I have 1 HP. What? I'm going
happens
in.
when
Here we go.
You're up.
I cannot abide weakness.
You should taunt.
Trying to kill Grey Staff.
That was a lot better.
How disappointing.
I mean, it was a lot funnier.
You have proven yourselves
A lot more funny.
unworthy.
I'm excited for this.
No,
feat.
it's funnier.
Brasmus. What
I'm
have
hearthing.
you done?
This is the greatest WeakAura that's ever existed.
I'm sorry, Savash.
I'm not.
I fucking hate you.
I missed
Don't
it. What did
fucking
it
touch
say?
Look at the /say. So when
I was in since I wasn't down yet. It didn't show up.
Okay, everyone eat again so that she can see it.
The true battle lies ahead.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I call the cursed lovers to enter the stage. Their eyes long for one another, yet their gaze incurs calamity.
Painful memories.
Be gone from my cave!
Lightning horns.
I'm never gonna avoid that.
There is no
Should I say it?
power I cannot defile.
What? You're a bit?
Typical warrior.
Overzealous help.
Hulk.
Guys,
Lightning horns.
It's accurate.
Cold blast.
You
Ground
are
pound. Ground pound. Overzealous help.
Group 1, let's soak red. The console.
Good old sound.
Grow complacent.
There's orb.
Liven the field.
Lightning horns. Long range.
I need you! Show yourself!
Cold blast. Overzealous
Big
help.
guy's up.
Painful memories.
He's going far.
Gone from my cave!
Everyone needs to switch.
Ground pound.
There is no power
Decrees are coming.
I cannot defile.
He's draining green. Group 2, go get green really quick.
You've
Queen's
grown
decree.
complacent. Allow
There it
me
is.
to
Breaking it up.
liven
Queen's
the
decree.
field.
Solo suckers go to moon.
Someone else soak on. Come to me, please.
Alright, Soakers, just stand together over here on me. Stand on me. Everybody has a purple thing. Stand on me. All we have to do is stand together now. Purple people. Purple. Oh.
Kneel before your queen.
Goodbye, JKO.
Yeah, I can't do it again
No,
this
I
time.
made it. Because I was proactive about running it. Alright, let's kill the... And then group 1 will soak blue.
Trying to stun them so early.
Another heart soon to be broken.
Sure is clear. Oh, I,
Yeah, I screwed up. He's
you should-
Blue.
The voids bend to my will.
Reversal of fortune.
I was just teleporting them.
here comes the detonation.
Lightning detonation.
Taste of my power.
Group 1 and 3, we're gonna soak blue right after this. Let's go.
And 2 is about to be available too.
Group 2, go ahead and do it. Soak blue. Group 4, go ahead and soak blue.
Add.
Big guys up.
Sirens, come forth! Coax the power from these ancient wards. Rattle the chains that bind him.
Do you need any more things on this? She's gonna die.
Everybody's got attacks right now.
Azara is
Decree.
drawing upon the heart of Azeroth, feeding its energies into her ritual.
Practice your
One more to
soak.
soak, one more to
Just
soak.
come to this realization. First Arcanist indeed. To see the truth now, don't you, heroes? Every move
Oh.
you've made has been according to mine.
A poor choice.
That lumbering dwarf believed you could save
Like a
Azeroth
critic
by
like
empowering that shield.
Guys!
The gift of a sleeping titan.
There's a spear, but it doesn't have to go on anyone right.
A titan's
might got
heart
I
don't know
is
if I should take
exactly
that.
what was needed. Not to heal the
Killing
world,
Serena.
but to shatter
Everybody
I don't wanna
should
be
be
killing
doing
anyone.
this.
God.
Arcane detonation.
Such delicious irony. The Diamond King has been made a pawn.
The shield's on the other one. Don't worry about
The ritual
DPS
nears
Serena.
completion. The Black Empire
reversal of
rises,
fortune.
and
Oh,
the
she's
world
switching in.
awaits its true queen.
Shield is on Serena.
There will be no coronation this day. Zalisra, aid me. Together we can hold her here. Now you will know what it means to be trapped.
I'm
Still
behind
VTP.
this one.
I am Azara. I was destined to rule. No force can bind me.
Champion, claim victory.
Still on Serena. One and 3, let's soak the stacks.
Green.
Yes, a green next to her.
4 is clear too.
Unworthy of greatness.
4, go ahead and soak the console where she is now.
Detonation.
After we go behind.
Unworthy of greatness.
Ouch.
Lovers'
There's one that I
hearts
wasn't looking.
split
Oh, that middle
asunder.
one's full. That's not.
Devoted blood spilled freely upon the sand. The song of the deep rings to call him forth.
I
Alright, so
couldn't quite
that-
tell where she was.
That transition to this phase here, that's HP based, right?
Yes.
So the fact that both
He was wrong.
witches are up, but
You
you
have
transition to the
proven
last phase means
yourselves
that people aren't switching targets
unworthy.
correctly.
Probably.
We're going to go ahead and call it here.
Yeah, she's was actually a little bit higher though
I
than
have
when we've had her
many
before, but
lucky
we
toes come
killed
your
the
light.
one.
This is
What
like the
fortune
Jaina
will
fight
I
with a lot more personal responsibility.
It's really weird.
So I'm gonna keep looking at the logs to see when we're gonna extend. I feel like we're still behind on the gear curve compared to last, so we could benefit from more farm possibly, but we'll see.
Are you sure?
We're behind on the neck and essence curve.
I don't think we're behind on
Bed
it.
tech.
5 or 6 fuck?
average.
Like when we killed Jaina, we were about 5 or 6 average eye level ahead with the raid drop.
I did
Right
not
now,
click the
it's
portal to
just-
Stonard.
I'm not
feel like
sure
you're saying
what
that
you're
'cause
talking
yeah.
about, Chicken. We definitely didn't get to phase.
The thing where she started dropping like the big purple, what's it called?